The Hive fleet stirs. Something deep within Imperium space is calling to the Tyranids, and violence has erupted across the sector. Play on Tabletop presents this short mini-series where each battle connects with other games in an interweaving story that will define the fate of this galaxy. Welcome to Game 1 of 40K and 40M mini-series Siren's Call. Tax White Scars square off against guest player Jordan and his Tyranids on the first defense line of this fringe sector in Imperium space. If the Tyranids break through this Space Marine blockade, it could spell disaster for future battles.
This is part of a Tyranid series. What's happening here is in this sector of space, there is a psychic device, something that the Gene Stealer cult is going after to summon their Star Lords. The Tyranids are coming en masse, and so every single battle this month is going to feature Tyranids attacking the Imperium front, trying to break through, and whatever does break through is going to impact the final game of this month.
Jordan has made quite the impact in his rookie year of playing Warhammer 40,000, amassing several RTT first place finishes and is currently ranked 5th in the world for the Tyranids faction. Whoa!
I am here to smash some nerds and collect some biomass for the Hive Mind.
Jordan is actually top ranked Tyranids player. I'm a little nervous about this because I don't know how my list stacks up to his, but we'll see.
Tax White Scar list consists of 2 chaplains on bike, one with fainting withdrawal enhancement and the other with Hunter's Instinct. He has a Tech Marine to tell his vehicles to do better, and a lieutenant with combi weapon. His only battle line unit is the Heavy Intercessor Squad. 2 Scout Squads give Tack some uppy-downy shenanigans. It can't be White Scars without speed, and Tack has brought 2 Outrider Bike Squads, both with an ATV attached. 1 Assault Intercessor with Jump Pack Squad, and an Invictor Tactical Warsuit. For long-range support, the White Scars have deployed a Gladiator Lancer and a Ballistus Dreadnought. And to go toe-to-toe with some monsters, he has an Assault Centurion Squad, Terminators, and 2 Brutalis Dreadnoughts.
Today I am playing the Invasion Fleets. This is my favorite list that I have built and so far.
He brings his tournament hardened list to kick off the Siren's Call mini-series. A Hive Tyrant with the adaptive biology enhancement will be a key piece in his game. Old One Eye and the Neurotyrant are major threats. Deathleaper and 2 Neurolictors will provide Jordan a bit of forward push. This all-comers list includes 3 battle line units, 2 Gargoyles, and a Hormagaunsts squad. Zoanthropes, 2 Exocrines, a Maleceptor, a Pyrovore, and Carnifexes are all certified Space Marine killers. And Jordan has a Biovore, which is a secondary scoring machine. This is a great list and will be a big challenge for the White Scars.
You are part of probably our first kind of narrative month.
Super happy to be aiding in the Hive Mind's goals of eating the Imperium.
In today's battle, the players will be deploying Dawn of War style. The mission rule is adapt or die, allowing the players to redraw secondaries when they pull them from the tactical secondary deck, twice this game. And the mission is Scorched Earth, apt for this initial battle. Players get extra primary points for burning an objective. If the blockade is broken through, what monsters from the Tyranid list will join future battles? I can't wait to see how this one plays out. The Magnet Baron is this battle's sponsor, and they are even helping by keeping these Tyranids together. The Magnet Baron is your go-to source for anything magnetic and more. Whether it be Warhammer 40,000, Age of Sigmar, Star Wars Legion, or any other game, Magnet Baron probably has the magnets you need. They even have pre-packaged kits for your favorite models. Whether it be disc magnets, block magnets, spear magnets, or ring magnets, Magnet Baron has you covered with the strongest magnets of their kind around. If you need magnets for your next project, then check out the Magnet Baron at magnetbaron.com. Now, back to the game.
We both have infiltrators. It actually matters in this one who goes first. I want to start gumming up the middle and ensuring that you can't come at it.
Tax Chaplain on Bike Warlord joins an Outrider Bike Squad, and Hunter's Instinct allows them to join the battle early out of reserves. His Terminator and Assault Intercessors will start the game in reserves. Jordan has attached the Neurotyrant to the Zoanthropes and Old One Eye to the Carnifexes. The Pyrovore and Exocrine are in strategic reserve, and Gargoyles await in reserves to join the battle from Deep Strike.
I'm a little less concerned about him being seen because he is a lone operative. Your favorite, my favorite idiot that stands on an objective, being brave and holding the back line.
He's an idiot because he only knows how to do one thing.
He does one thing and he does it well.
We're basically just mirroring each other here.
Advance and charge boys, our Hormagaunsts, are going to be staging behind this wall.
Got a squad of Centurions. They're going to go right on the line, but behind this wall here.
Anytime one of my models is a good boy, he gets named. So this is now Eddie the Exocrine, and he is going to be deploying
Right there.
right here. Larry the Lancer, I don't know.
Are you naming my stuff?
I don't know.
I'll take it.
Okay.
Larry the Lancer versus
Eddie the Exocrine.
Exocrine.
This the subplot of
Yep.
the overarching Neurotyrant with the Zoanthropes.
Unfortunately, as much as the Invictor Warsuit would love to chase the middle here, with the Carnifexes now protecting Deathleaper, it's a fool's errand to try to go there. I think my Invictor Warsuit will try to pressure this side of the table. Do you want to go first or second
I
here?
absolutely want to go first. Have you experienced Gargoyle Jail again? Establish my presence on the board while keeping his movement very limited.
The strange thing is I'm okay with either, but with the mobility that the White Scars have and with the scouts that I have, going second means that last turn, I'm able to move on to the objectives last
And score.
and score.
6.
There you go. So you are going first for sure.
I mean,
But I could roll 6.
you could roll a 6.
Nope,
You did
that's a
not.
4.
Jordan has won the roll-off to go first. I think this is what both players wanted. Interesting. Jordan chooses to go with sustained hits versus infantry, as his Hive fleet adaptation. Tax Lieutenant gives his army re-roll ones to wound when on a chosen priority objective, and he chooses the center objective.
I also have some scout moves. This one is really key. I know you want to put me in Gargoyle Jail, so if I'm able to scout here, you're going to have a hard time getting line of sight to see them. But now I've got a Flamer canvassing all of this. You may want to think twice before putting Gargoyles there. I'm just going to scout these scouts a little bit so that you're going to have a really hard time getting a line of sight to shoot them. That is all of my scout moves, and away we go into your turn.
Jordan has drawn Cleanse and Overwhelming Force. These are a great secondary draw.
Neurotyrant can put 2 units within 18 of him into Synapse.
Deathleaper and Gargoyle squad are given Synapse by the Neurotyrant.
My Gargoyles back here are going to advance.
Jordan using the Hive Tyrant special ability, Will of the Hive Mind, to use a stratagem for -1 command points. The Gargoyles will re-roll their advance with a command re-roll.
Hormagaunsts also going to advance.
Okay.
The Carnifex crew is going to advance.
Jordan's moving fairly conservatively here, staging for a second turn battle.
We are going to go into my shooting phase.
Both Neurolictors cleanse. That's big points.
And then shoot our Gargoyles. 2 can see your guy.
The Victor Warsuit.
Hitting on force. They did not hit. But that is okay.
With Shoot and Scoot, he spreads across the battlefield to slow down the White Scars.
Gargoyle Jail has been enacted, but we're not done. The Spore Mine has a innate ability where you cannot start or end an advance within 6 of it.
Spore Mine in as a blocker. That will force Tack to the mid-board with his bikers.
I say that is a successful first turn.
The Neurolictor's cleansing has scored Jordan 4 secondary points. He discards Overwhelming Force for a command point. That takes him to 2.
I would have liked to score more on secondaries. 4 is okay, but not great.
At the end of your turn, lift off my scouts. Not a lot happened, but you positioned really well.
My Hive Tyrant will get his free stratagem back.
Tack's first secondaries are Containment and Engage on all fronts.
I've pulled engage on all fronts, not scoreable right now.
He is going to use the Adapt or Die mission rule as he wants to start scoring early. He gets Extend Battle Lines. That's a great draw.
Unfortunately, Tack has drawn 2 of the best secondaries.
Gargoyles are Oath of Moment. Away we go into the movement phase.
Tak has moved his Outrider Bike Squad, willing to take that Spore Mine explosion in order to set up his scouts.
So on a 2 to 5, it will do 1 mortal wound to your unit. On a 6, it will do D3. And it will do 1 mortal.
1 wound. I will gladly take the 1 mortal wound on the Outrider bikes because that allows my scouts to drop in.
Tak looks to be staging here for future turns. Jordan has some big Space Marine killing beasties that can destroy Tak's units at range, while Tak needs to get danger close to do his work.
My scouts are going to move this way. I'm going to just move the Brutalis Dreadnought there. I will advance second Brutalis Dreadnought. The Tech Marine is just going to follow up. My Centurion, advance. They're going to stop outside of the 1-inch wall that you've created with your Gargoyles. That is it for staging. With the Spore Mine gone, drop my scouts. So then we go into the shooting phase.
Lieutenant is doing containment. The scouts are doing containment.
Brutalis Dreadnought is going to fire at the Gargoyles. I get to reroll because that is my Oath of Moment target. I'm winning on 3s. I am twin linked. Here we go.
5s.
Wow.
I'll lose 1.
You know what? My scouts want to do something. Scouts never get to do something. The scouts are going to shoot into Gargoyles. Frag Musica gets me. I'm hitting on 4s with the frag. Oath of Moment. Here we go.
5 ups. You get 2 more. Did as much as a Dreadnought.
Here we go with the shotguns. Rerolls for Oath of Moment.
2 more devs.
Then my Scout Sergeant is going to aim his pistol and pew.
Okay. Kill 1 more.
Invictor Warsuit is going to pump everything into him. I'll just start with Incendium Cannon.
Gargoyle Barbecue.
Gargoyles are down. The path is open.
I am not sad about it because they have done their job. They go up, they move block, they be annoying, and they die.
So I am successfully out of Gargoyle jail.
For now.
For now. We are going to go with the Ballistic Dreadnought. It's going to take its last cannons and its crack rocket into the Maleceptor. As much as I would love to shoot into Carnifexes, I don't want to proc the extra move.
Jordan uses the stratagem of Rapid Regeneration and gives the Maleceptor a 5-up feel no pain.
Firing the last cannon profile first.
Yep.
See how we do.
And he's good.
Then here come the crack missiles.
Okay.
Here we go.
We're okay. Don't know why I bothered spending a command point.
I'm glad that you spent a command point. Then we go into the charge phase.
Assault Centurions go to multi-charge the Hormagaunsts and Neurolictor. Oh, they fail!
Uh-oh.
That's not gonna make it. Oh.
A command reroll. Let's try that again.
Not those dice.
A 9 succeeds.
I did not want to use a command point here, but don't think the Invictor Warsuit can do it on its own. We are going to charge my Invictor Warsuit.
Warsuit is in. Oh, yeah. Tank shock from Tak. He's out of command points.
Don't do it.
Invictor Warsuit now is going to fight into just the Gaunts.
Yep.
Tak is looking to thin out the objective control on that point. He's done it, killing his way to controlling the objective.
Knowing that I already out OC you, killing more Gaunts doesn't matter. All of my Centurions are going to fight into the Lictor.
My Hive Tyrant is in range of the Neurolictor to reduce the cost of a stratagem. I'm going to spend it here to give the Neurolictor a rapid regeneration.
Luckily, your stealth goes away. So.
5 of Philippine, we need to make 3 of these. He takes 5, he's down to 2.
Came close.
3 Hormagaunsts into the Centurions and the 1 hero into the Dreadnought.
Hormagaunsts do nada to the Invictor, but wound a Centurion.
Got 3 wounds left on that far Centurion.
The Neurolictor has 6 attacks.
He's alive on 1, so I still do out OCU here.
Big turn for Tak. He arguably got the best draw he could and maxed both his secondaries. The score is 11 for the White Scars, 4 for the Tyranids as we head into turn 2.
I feel like this is going to be one of those games that's going to be close all the way down to the wire. There was a lot of posturing in turn 1, but things still happen, scores still happen.
So first one is going to be...
Extend battle lines and area denial are the Tyranid secondaries, and they are easily attainable.
What we have to realize here with Jordan's draw isn't so much that it's a very scoreable draw, it's a draw that keeps him safe.
The Neurotyrant will put things into Synapse. I'm going to keep the Deathleaper in Synapse. We'll just put the Carnifexes in Synapse.
Neurolictors both force battle shock tests via their neural disruption ability.
We'll have the Bike Squad take a battle shock test.
Bike's leadership, here we go.
The Chaplain squad fails. He scores 10 on primary. The Neurolictor and Gaunts fall back. Tak uses Wind Swift Evasion to try and get the Centurions out of trouble.
I know he's got an Exocrine coming in, but if I can Wind Swift at least Centurions, maybe I survive this.
Here comes Old One Eye and the Carnifexes.
To block out any rapid ingress.
Sounds good.
Reserves, not Eddie.
Is his name not Eddie?
Not
So
Eddie.
you've got Eddie the favorite, and then you've got the not Eddie?
Yep.
Out of reserves come the Exocrine and Pyrovore.
They are best friends because the Pyrovore strips cover and then the Exocrine has AP3. So that's my movement phase. Our favorite, Eddie, the Exocrine, is going to shoot the Dreadnought in front of him. He gets D6 plus 3, which is going to be 7. Reese.
6 ups here.
Eddie the Exocrine goes to work.
The Neurotyrant, so 2d6. Nothing. 6 shots, we're hitting on 2s, and because you've been hit by an Exocrine, I get to reroll 1s.
Zoanthropes now target the Invictor Warsuit with Warp Blasts.
I need to make just all of them.
Be like Eddie.
Here we go.
Okay, be less like Eddie.
But you just told me to be like Eddie.
Yeah, but that was when it was cute, and you weren't gonna make 6s.
Nope.
So this is going to be...
That does it. The Warsuit is turned to scrap.
Invictor, it was nice knowing you. What would be beautiful here is if I explode. Do I explode? Nope.
Ooh.
Ouch.
So the Pyrovore is going to flamer the Centurions.
I really need the Centurions to live.
5s. But we are twin-linked. Oh, wow, okay.
Rips.
Oh, there you
All
go,
right.
there's a 6.
Kill one, and one's got 3 wounds remaining.
After you've been hit by a Pyrovore, you do not get cover for the rest of shooting.
Exocrine targets the Centurions.
3. Drop 2, but we pick up 3.
Holy bioplasma! Those Centurions failed hard and are now just a gooey puddle on the battlefield. Maleceptor goes after the scouts.
Hitting on 3s, 6s are sustained. 2s.
3 damage everywhere. This is actually really scary for Space Marines. There we go. Now what happens is that means when I come back in, they always have to battle shock.
All that is left is for our hero Spore Mine.
Biovore drops a Spore Mine into the center of the battlefield for area denial.
Don't think I have any charges. I am feeling fantastic going into Tak's turn 2.
Impressive showing by the Tyranids. They can kill, they can score. 5 points for extend battle lines, 5 points for area denial. Tyranids, 24. White Scars, 11.
The concern here isn't so much the score, the concern is positioning. Jordan has a commanding view of the battlefield here.
Tak removes both scout squads from the battlefield to come back in later. After seeing his units just melt, how will Tak respond? Tak pulls Assassination, and he immediately uses Adapt or Die for the final time to pull Recover Assets. He also pulls No Prisoners.
Cover assets is doable. This is why the White Scars list does work. It's all the units to do all the things.
Oath of Moment on the Carnifexes.
So I made a little bit of an error. I got a bit too excited and I gave a slight line of sight to my Carnifexes, and now Tak is Oath of Moment them.
Tech Marine blesses the Lancer for +1 to hit. Tak scores 5 on primary. He's creeping back into this.
Movement phase.
Tak has got to be really careful now. If he moves out too much, he's gonna get blown away.
7 gets me there. And then I got another inch that I can move him backwards, like so. So still outside of my deployment zone. I rolled a 2, which essentially means it's not going anywhere. Tech Marine's gonna move up there to be able to shoot at the Spore Mine.
Terminators, deep strike in. The scouts are in as well.
So the 2 scouts coming in have to battle shock, and we'll know whether or not I'm able to recover assets with them. They are A-okay. Jump pack back here, out of line of sight. My Warlord is the chaplain on the bike that hasn't come on the board yet. If things go dire, I might need him late game to score me a secret mission. So shh, don't tell Jordan. My scouts are gonna come in 6 inches here to stop your gargoyles from attacking my home. So finally, we're into the vaunted shooting phase here. Big laser.
Shooting the Carnifexes. Jordan uses rapid regeneration on the Carnifexes.
Hitting on 2s now because of my Tech Marine. Yep. 3s. There's 1 so far. I'm gonna reroll that with the chassis reroll. Oh, another 1.
5.
Please give me a big 1. I can also reroll 1 damage roll. I've got the 3rd best Tyranid player on the other side of the table from me saying, do not reroll that 3 for wounds. I've got JT shaking his head. He does not want me to re-roll a 3 for wounds, but I'm desperate.
Well, I'm
It was the
wrong.
right call.
I'm wrong.
Ooh, it paid off.
Down to 3 on the front guy.
Next up is the Brutalis Dread because I'm still in melting range at this point. Hua! Please and thank you. That is 1 and a 2. Luckily, it's twin linked.
Okay, thank God.
You know what's really bad? When your opponent just like cringes every time you roll dice. But you know what? That's okay. These are 2 4s.
Easy.
Come on.
Okay, small arms fired.
Small arms fire. Be the hero. 6 is here. Twin linked.
Twin links.
Needing 6s again. This is twin linked.
Okay.
So, oh yeah. Sad days. The 3 bolter shots from the Tech Marine into the Spore Mine.
Spore Mine goes boom! Chaplain elects the Carnifexes as the Catechism of Fire target.
3 wound Carnifex. 3 devastating wounds. These are the twin bolt rifles.
Okay.
Oh yeah.
I take 1.
Melta.
Oh man, what happened?
Apparently, I do not know how to roll dice. Not at all. So, if you dial into this number below or email us at this fake email, you can apply to be a dice caddy for TAC. Being a dice caddy for TAC will come with absolutely no benefits, but you get to roll dice for TAC because TAC can't roll dice. Shoot the Ballistic Dreadnought.
Yep.
I need kills here, so I'm going to take the frag profile into the 4 Hormagaunsts, and then I'll take the last cannon and take it into the Pyrovore. Last cannons. I need these to, you are above half strength, I get to reroll these. For the drama, I can do that.
Nope. Does he explode? Nope.
The Pyrovore goes down.
I'm using the frag profile off of the missile launcher.
Okay.
So 2d6 shots. They need a chance to redeem themselves, right?
Yep.
Hitting on 3s.
Gaunts are down as well.
At the end of the shooting phase,
Lone Op Lieutenant is doing an action in No Man's Land.
recover assets with the scouts in my own zone. Yep. Recover assets with the heavy intercessors as well, because I'm just going to double up.
The Terminators and Scouts are both recovering assets in Jordan's zone.
Any charges?
White Scars need this charge from the Brutalis into the Carnifex.
I need an 8. Come on, but I'm too nervous to do it, so hold the phone. JT, I need a little bit of help here.
Okay, I'm gonna channel my intermittent warrior into Dave. Here we go. Corn wheels this.
I need an 8.
Corn wheels it.
9! Oh, thank you.
Not the corn number, but it's one better.
Thank you very much, sir.
Because we're one better, Dave.
Brutalis is in.
I'm going to do the Brutalis charge.
Okay.
Ooh, down goes the Carnifex.
Does my Carnifex explode? It does.
Does.
It appears the Emperor is smiling upon the White Scars today.
Lucked out. Did the mortal wounds that I needed.
The exact perfect.
Old One Eye is incredibly scary.
He's terrifying.
Now I need to go into the fight phase.
Top tier play here from TAC. He has to pile towards the closest enemy unit and is going to try and make Jordan pay for having his units clustered too close together.
That's rude.
He's taking the limbs off the Carnifex and just like, now with the Brutalis, I'm going to take all of my attacks. I've tied up both the Maleceptor and the Neurolictor.
Maleceptor has a 6-inch scary aura. Dreadnought -1 to hit.
Jordan uses rapid regeneration again. We should just put this one on speed dial for him. Brutalis punching the Neurolictor.
3 through, 9 damage. Jordan, don't spike. Jordan,
What?
don't do this to me again.
I am exactly dead.
And he dies to the wound.
Taking him off some of that primary, keeping it close.
TAC scores max no prisoners and has recover assets ongoing. Tyranids remain in the lead with 24 to TAC's 21. The score is so close. On to battle round 3.
TAC has heavily loaded up the side of the table that I'm very strong on. So I'm going to be doing my best to clear out that quarter of the table.
Jordan pulls Assassinate and immediately uses Adapt or Die to swap it for Containment. He's also drawn Recover Assets.
Deathleaper is going to stay in Synapse. Carnifex crew is also going to stay in Synapse.
Tyranids were knocked off those No Man's Land objectives, so they only score 5 primary points. Jordan replaces the secondary Recover Assets with Engage on all fronts. Movement phase, and here we go.
So you're moving to stay outside of my reactive move.
Yeah. The Zoanthrope unit advance.
Hive Tyrant hands out a free command reroll on this advance. With much shifting and readjusting, he can really put the hammer down here and give Tak a massive hill to climb.
We'll advance the Hive Tyrant. It is turn 3, so Gargoyles do have to come in.
Gargoyles are into the midboard as a buffer screen.
So I will move to the shooting phase.
I think I've hidden my Ballistus Dreadnought pretty well here, but there's still a few shots coming my way.
Exocrine into the Ballistus. Armor of Contempt for 1 command point.
3 ups with the Ballistus Dreadnought. Huh.
If you would like to apply to be Tak's Dace Caddy, you could explode and kill my Neurolictor and stop containment.
I could. You know what? When you rolled that badly, this can only be good. Ah, that's a 4. Nope, didn't happen.
Eddie is going to shoot the Terminators.
Jordan going for a command reroll here. Oh, that's no better.
Wounding on 3s.
4 up invuln.
Yep.
1 dead Terminator.
But that is not enough. Tak, if you could be so kind as to place a Spore Mine in that back corner. The Maleceptor's gun is blast, so I cannot shoot it into combat.
Yay.
But I can shoot bikes.
4 up here. My ATV has 1 wound remaining.
Bioplasma is going to go into the Dreadnought, Death Spitters, and the Spine Banks are going to go into the bikes. So hitting on 5s because of combat. Okay.
I'm good.
Bioplasma is a D3 blast. And rerolls.
The ATV's dead and 1 bike has 1 wound remaining. Plus, so I'm okay. I'm okay. Please. Nope.
A couple of Outriders go down. Gargoyles are shooting the Lancer, so they can scoot.
4s.
Take 1 wound.
Wow, I have no words.
We thought we were out of Gargoyle jail, but it just keeps coming back.
Deathleaper charge, and it reaches the scouts. Uh-oh.
The Carnifexes and Old One Eye are going to charge the Dreadnought. That will be my charges.
Deathleaper with fights first.
2s. You're getting better.
Thanks.
We will do the Carnifexes and Old One Eye.
Tak's last command point here on Armor of Contempt. Carnifex and Old One Eye now striking at the Brutalis. Jordan sees the kill at hand. Command reroll to bring it down.
Yay, made 1.
6 damage. Second one is going to be...
And there she goes. The Brutalis falls.
Do I explode and take a little bit of you with me?
No explosion.
Because I'm recovering assets here with this unit of heavy intercessors, I'm going to pick up my scouts.
Jordan only scores 3 for containment and 2 for engage on all fronts. The Tyranids didn't stop the recover assets action.
5 points on secondaries instead of 10 is a big blow.
It's a really, really tough game on primary.
Tyranids with 15 primary, 19 secondary for 34 points. White Scars add 6 to their secondary for 22. But only 5 for primary, taking them to 27. And remember, if the Tyranids are victorious, a monster from this battle joins the last battle in this miniseries. Can Tak come back from this? Tak pulls Marked for Death and Established Locus. Jordan elects the Zoanthropes, the Hive Tyrant, and Eddie the Exocrine as the Marked for Death targets.
Eddie the Exocrine is known for making 6-up saves, so I'm going to pick Eddie and hope for the best.
Tak's Oath the Gargoyles. They are a pain that he wants removed. Tech Marine blesses the Lancer again for +1 to hit. Primary scoring, and Tak picks up another 5 points to bring his score to 32 and is closing in on Jordan.
The Deathleaper has a fun ability. If you are below starting strength and within 6 of him, you have to take a Battle Shock in your Battle Shock step at a -1.
I'm going to spend 1 command point on Insane Bravery on that Terminator squad because you're forcing me to take a Battle Shock step. Then we go into the movement phase. I am going to advance my Dreadnought.
Go time for the Scars. Lancer rolls up to look at those Marked for Death targets.
Heavy intercessors are just going to pop out.
They're parallel parking.
Yeah, they drifted all the way over there. I'm going to just move up to the wall.
Terminators duck into cover and are poised for Established Locus. Chaplain Warlord with his Outrider entourage finally join the fray. Scouts are back in.
So that's all of my reserves.
Heavy intercessors choose a target and start us off.
Sixes.
Small arms fire from the tank are going to go into the Gargoyles. My big laser is going to go into Eddie.
I'm going to use my Hive Tyrant and give Eddie a 5-up Feel No Pain with rapid regeneration.
We're hitting on 2s because my tech marine said to be better.
And is he better? Well, he's good enough. Good enough. Thankfully, the Zoanthropes have an ability. If I'm within 6 of them, I get a 6-up invul.
So if I get really lucky here, this is my mark for death. I got a 5 and a 1. I'm going to use the chassis reroll here. No! Why? Just not getting enough wounds through.
Eddie has a 5-up Feel No Pain.
He's alive on 4. Good job, Eddie. He made me sweat a little bit.
The rest of the shots from the tank hammer the Gargoyles.
6s.
I got the Iron Hair profile wrong. I've got an extra 3 shots with it. Rerolling because you're my... Oh, the moment. Freeze. Kill 3 more. Hero Rocket Pod. Hit, reroll.
Okay.
I'm going to use the wound reroll. Nope.
Shot gets through. Eddie the Exocrine survives 2 remaining wounds.
Double Stern Bolters into the Gargoyles. Hua! On 3s. Still have cover.
So they're dead.
These are the twin bolt rifles going to the Maleceptor. Nothing. Twin linked. Give me 1, please. Nope. Catechism fire from this chaplain squad. And I'm going to elect the Carnifex,
Okay.
the Melta, the chaplain, and 1 bike that can see the Carnifex are going to fire into the Carnifex. The other 2 bikes are going to fire into the Maleceptor. 2 bikes firing into the Maleceptor.
3-up. We're okay.
Into the Carnifex. Hitting on 3s. Try again. 3 devil wounds.
Down to 3.
The Melta. Nope. The charge phase. This is where the white scars shine. If I make all these charges, I'm still in the game. And the really important one here is I need to try to make it with the Brutalis Dread.
Yep.
So I need a 6. It's a 6.
Jordan spending his last command point on Overwatch.
I'm hoping.
6s.
I make it. Charges in.
Boop. Yep.
Boop.
He's in.
Because he's angry and he's charged in, I'm going to roll a dice.
So roll a 1, please.
I'll give you 1.
Thank you.
Yep.
Takes 1 down to 1.
Lieutenant is in as well. Jump intercessors slam into both the Maleceptor and the wounded Carnifex.
3 hammer rasts onto the Carnifex. Just need 1 more and the Carnifex goes down. Nope. I am so good at leaving his Tyranids alive with 1 or 2 wounds into the fight phase. 3 of them can go into the Carnifex.
Yep.
And 3 of them will go into the Maleceptor. 4 chain swords that are going into the Carnifex.
Okay.
And then after that, there's a power fist. 6.
3-up. Does he explode?
Finally, that last Carnifex is ripped down.
Chain swords going into the Maleceptor.
4-up. Nope.
The Brutalis Dread over here is going to go into your Neurolictor. The Neurolictor only has 2 wounds remaining. Hopefully, this is the one.
Neurolictor gets chopped in half. It's out of here.
Then you get to fight me back with the Maleceptor.
Yep. So I'm going to do the sweep profile.
Maleceptor stabbing back.
Okay, he's upset.
Ooh, there goes 2 assault intercessors.
That is a turn.
That's a heck of a swing turn. Tack is now ahead by 2 points as we head to Jordan's turn 4.
Now, Jordan has no choice but to get hyper aggressive with his Tyranids. He is too far back the board.
Don't go anywhere, folks. This one is so tight.
All right, Tack. We are at the bottom of turn 3. I am ahead on primary. Would you like to do a secret mission?
I've conferred with the editors.
Yep.
And they have encouraged me to do a secret mission. Unfortunately, what that does is it caps my primary score at 20.
Right.
But if I am able to pull off this secret mission, I'll score 20 points for doing that.
Okay.
I'm not going to tell you what my secret mission is. I'm not going to tell you what the secret mission is because it's a secret. So everyone will need to wait in anticipation for whatever this card is. Let's see if I can pull it off. All right, Jordan.
We're going into turn 4.
Jordan pulls Assassination and defends Stronghold.
Synapse, we are going to put the Biovore, put Eddie in Synapse, because he's going to be staying put.
Jordan scores another 5 points on primary.
The Hive Tyrant is going to come out and play.
Tack wins swift evasion on his Brutalis to get away from the Hive Tyrant. He's down to 1 command point. Exocrine needs to move now. Eyes on the Brutalis.
I need assets on the table for secret missions. I'm going to reactive move my lieutenant.
Zoanthropes are going to advance.
Neurotyrant and friends are now coming forward to play.
That is my movement phase.
Lock and load. The Brutalis is targeted. Attack using his last command point on Armor of Contempt.
So d6 plus 3.
Still take 1. It's begun, but you know what? That's all I'm going to give you. That's it. Please stop.
The shooting will not stop until morale improves. Hive Tyrant is going to shoot next. D3 shots.
2 up. I'm good.
Eddie the Exocrine into the Outriders. He may be hurt, but he's still very effective.
I make 1. No, just kill the 1 bike.
Neurotyrant goes for the kill against the Outriders.
So we'll start with the Flamer. Force. For you, not me.
Psychic Scream. 5 points for assassination. Maleceptor launches its assault against the Outriders.
D6 plus 3. Blast.
Whew. Here you are. 4 ups. Here we go.
Damage inflicted. ATV in that squad is hurting.
Rare Biovore shooting into that unit there. D3 shots.
Yep. Here we go.
4. No. Sad. Let's do some charges. Deathleaper into the Terminators.
Yep.
Old One-Eye charges the Assault Intercessors.
Gotta love the unfeelable charges.
Hive Tyrant into the Dreadnought. I think I need an 11.
Hive Tyrant rerolls.
Nope. So I didn't get the charge with the Hive Tyrant that I wanted, but I am pushed up into the middle of the board. So I'll just go down the line.
Deathleaper once at the Terminators.
On 3s. Terminator armor. 1 and 1's got 1 wound remaining.
Old One-Eye starts the attack.
6s are assist. Oh, Jesus. Okay, he's upset. All of them.
6s. All 6s, because I can do it too. I can't.
They are pasted.
So he will consolidate onto the point.
Can I fight you back with Terminators?
I guess. I mean,
Terminators punch back.
I'm hoping they're as angry as your Old One-Eye.
Force. Okay, he's down to 5.
Jordan is in a great spot, scoring Assassination for 5, and has 3 points in hand with Defend Stronghold. The White Scars need to find a path to victory. Their failure will spell disaster as more monsters will slip through to impact future games and the fate of the galaxy.
So we go into my turn?
TAC has pulled Storm Hostile Objective and Sabotage. Not great, but not bad. Oath of Moment on Old One-Eye.
Old One-Eye finally has to go down.
Tech Marine encourages the Lancer to shoot straighter.
I'm gonna finally heal him because I keep forgetting to do that. Oh look, he's back to full. We'll need to battle with the Terminators.
Oh, that's big. TAC does score 10 on primary, and that now maxes at 20 points because he has a secret mission.
Thanks to the secret mission, he's capped. So next turn, he will be getting no primary.
This game is so close. I can smell victory. Move up there.
Tech Marine starting the sabotage action in the midfield.
Heavy Intercessors are going to advance. Advance the lone op Duder in that corner, but he's on the bottom floor.
Scouts advancing to grab that objective. Outrider bikes look to storm that objective, but they will have to tear down Old One-Eye.
You ready for this?
Yep, let's do it.
We are going to go into Old One-Eye. I need 5s.
2s.
Take the Laser Destroyer, and we're going to go downtown. Old One-Eye. Laser Destroyer, please do work. Huh. Chassis reroll?
Yep.
Command reroll to try and give Old One-Eye a better chance at surviving.
Come on, big numbers. Chassis reroll?
Yep.
Are the dice turning? Searing laser blast rips through Old One-Eye's remaining eye.
I didn't think Old One-Eye was gonna die like that. Now I can't catechism. We're just gonna go with melted shots into the Maleceptor. Yeah.
Melt as whiff.
4 twin bolters. 6s. I mean, they came close.
Maybe I spoke too soon about those dice.
But that's okay, they're on the objective, which is what I need. The Brutalis Dreadnought is going to fire all of its guns into the Exocrine right in front of him. 5. That is not a 5. Twin Link Melta. Huh. So 4 hits with the Iron Hail Heavy Stubber. 6 is here. Do I have more because it's a twin link weapon? No, I do not.
3. Go through.
There's one big charge here. Brutalis. Forward!
I need an 8. Huh.
No!
Deathleaper fights first, so he will fight first.
Just Deathleaper. Against the Terminators.
Will you stop?
No. No, I will not attack.
Hooyah.
Oh, the Terminators are wiped out. This is huge. This could challenge Tak's ability to score the secret mission.
This is so down to the wire.
Tak elects to ditch Sabotage. White Scars 50, Tyranids 47. Despite the dice, the score is close, and this could go either way.
Final battle round.
Jordan pulls no prisoners and behind enemy lines. Apt that this last turn, Jordan can focus on kill. Kill!
We'll put both Exocrines in Synapse.
Jordan with another 5 on primary. The score flips again. Now 52 for the Tyranids and 50 for the White Scars. Hive Tyrant moves to the center.
My Hive Tyrant is going to go into the middle and start the burn, and hopefully he can live until the end of the game. Zoanthrope unit is going to advance.
Zoanthropes plant themselves in the center as well. Eddie wants in on the action and moves up with a big advance.
That is my movement phase.
Biovore sends a spore mine into Tak's zone for behind enemy lines.
The Hive Tyrant is going to start the burn. The Maleceptor is going to shoot the bikes.
Tak responds with ride hard, ride fast.
Blast.
Can I make it? I can.
Exocrine fires the last dreadnought.
Got 3 wounds remaining.
Zoanthrope unit for Witchfire, blast weapons at intercessors. Flamer is going into the scouts. Zoanthropes that can't see them are going to shoot the dreadnoughts.
Tak Armor of Contempt on the heavy intercessors. He's got 1 command point.
Flamer into the scouts. I think that's worth my Hive Tyrant reroll, so that's where we're going to spend it.
5 ups.
That is points for no prisoners.
2 Zoanthropes into the dreadnought.
Come on. We can do this. Not, we can't. Just roll 1 for me, please.
Nope.
Does he blow up?
Dreadnought down. More points for no prisoners.
4 Zoanthropes doing their blast profile.
I'm okay. Take 1. Then I still got 1 in cover.
Yep.
Heavy intercessors are down 2 Marines. Eddie the Exocrine now looks lieutenant. Oh no, Tak forgot him, and now he's about to be fired on.
So close.
No, he dies.
Charges.
Maleceptor into the chaplain squad. Deathleaper with a 12-inch charge. Yeet.
Start with Deathleaper because he has fights first.
Last Armor of Contempt for Tak. He's out of command points.
I make them all.
Maleceptor, hitting on 3s.
On 2s, yep. I'm okay. Okay, so I touch with that. 2 of the bikes have to go into the Maleceptor.
Jordan with a command point on rapid regeneration for Deathleaper.
To the Maleceptor?
Yep. 4 ups.
Oh, he lives!
ATV?
We don't feel it. I have Shadows in the Warp in my back pocket to secure the game for the Tyranids.
Jordan smashed ahead, 61 to 50, going into bottom of 5. Tak is going to have to pull it out. He has 11 points to make up to win this game. Secure no man's land and behind enemy lines. Not great.
It's all the marbles now.
Oath onto the Zoanthropes. Deck Marine hands out his +1 to hit.
What is going to deter me from victory is unfortunately Shadows of the Warp. He has kept it to the very end.
And there it is. Shadows of the Warp.
I need to roll an 8 with that chaplain unit. If I don't pass this, then it's pretty much end of game. So I need an 8 here. 10 heavy intercessors here.
Yep.
They have a leadership of 6.
Oh no! Failed battle shock on the heavy intercessors.
The Gladiator Lancer passes.
Is brave.
Tech Marine fails.
Shadows in the Warp did exactly what I needed it to do.
Tak discards behind enemy lines and gets defend stronghold. Is there hope? Yes, but Tak is also thinking about the overall narrative. Score currently 61 for the Tyranids, 50 for the White Scars. Tak does some quick moves and he considers how to exact his vengeance. Tak does not want to let the Hive Tyrant through. Lancer aims at the huge bug.
Winning on 3s, so only 1 save.
Hive Tyrant reroll. Yep. Nope.
and I do 9 damage.
That was a lot of damage, but the Tyrant lives.
One, I want to stop him from getting to the rogue trader ship that we're protecting. So here's the 2 shots from the missile. 5s. So that's 1. Nope, nothing from there. And you know what? At that point, it is game.
Game.
Nothing I can do.
That's the game. That's all, folks. The White Scars sadly could not pull it off. The Tyranids have won with a final score, including paint, 76-62.
Thank you so much for that game, Jordan. It was a lot of fun.
I had a wonderful time here at the Play On Studio. We had a great strategic game, which is my favorite.
When I said there was a path to victory, what happened was I chose a secret mission. The secret mission I chose was to try to hold 3 in No Man's Land. The moment you battle shocked me, unfortunately that was nullified. If, however, I had kept it to regular standard play, then there's a future where I might have been able to score 10 on primary, taking it to a 60-point game, 3 for defend, another 5 for secure, and then that would have been a 68 to 66. So that's how close this was. So this is a Tyranid victory, and unfortunately worse than that is the White Scars have failed to stop a monster from breaking through the lines.
The first defense line put up by the Imperium has been broken. Tyranid monsters are now pouring through onto more battlefields, and the effect on the final game could be catastrophic.
I think it's going to be Eddie with his 2 wounds remaining. I think I'm going to give it to whoever is playing in that final game to finally finish off Eddie.
It is not the start the Imperium wanted, but there are more battles upcoming. You won't want to miss them. Thank you again to our sponsor, Magnet Baron, who helped keep the Tyranids together. If you want to build your models with different loadouts in mind, check out the Magnet Baron. And remember, there are more than just magnets. And of course, a big thank you to you for watching. If you like what we do, make sure to like, subscribe, and share this video. Even a comment helps us know how we're doing. Or if you really like what we do, please consider supporting us through YouTube membership or Patreon. You'll get exclusive releases as well as behind-the-scenes interviews, early access to most of our shows, and access to our Discord, the most happening 40K community around. We shall see you soon again in this grim, dark universe as the Tyranids continue their assault on this sector of Imperium space. Until next time, play on!